So we're currently 6 months into version 2.2 and 6 months into Metro's implementation into SCR. So today I'm gonna talk about the best candidates for new Metro rolling stock, in my opinion. Just before we talk about this, if a train you think would be a good candidate for Metro isn't on the list, or you think a train included on the list doesn't suit Metro, then how about make your own video about trains you think should be on Metro? Though I'm not going to react to it, I've made enough SCR reaction videos over the past few years. But anyway, without further ado, let's talk about the trains I think should go on Metro. Let's get started with number one, and the train that I think should go on SCR Metro the most is the Class 710. This train is used on London Overground on all lines apart from the Windrush line. It's an adventure train that has a top speed of 75 miles an hour, comes in 4 and 5 coach versions, and has longitudinal seating like the Class 555, which is the only train in the game to have fully longitudinal seating. Yes, both 4 and 5 car versions can go on Metro, but there's likely not gonna be a double version for the time being due to the length. I originally thought the Class 710 would suit Waterline, but that was before Metro was confirmed to come to the game. So now I think the Class 710 would be a very good contender for Metro. Number two on the list is the Class 378. So this train is also used on London Overground on the Lioness, Windrush and Mildmay lines. This is an electrostar train, but actually it's called Capital Star. But anyway, that has a top speed of 75 miles an hour like the 710 and currently only comes as a 5 coacher, but before there were 3 and 4 coach versions. All versions should be on Metro. Originally, I wanted the 378 for Waterline, but now I think it would be great to see it on Metro. Number three is the Class 376, which is used on Southeastern. This only comes as a 5 coacher, has a top speed of 75 miles an hour, and is in the same family as the Class 378, but with a traditional seating layout. This is a third rail train only, but as you can see, there is an area on the roof where a pantograph would fit, just like the classes 444, 458, 707, and 777. I originally wanted the 376 for Connect, but now Metro would be a better choice for the 376. And then we move on to number four, which is the Class 315. This train isn't in service anymore in real life, but neither is the Class 143, 313, 321, 332, 360/2 and 458/0 at the time of this video's release. Anyway, this train was on service on the London Overground sections of what is now the Liberty and Weaver lines, as well as TfL Rail, which is now the Elizabeth line. It's related to the Class 313, which is currently on Waterline, but the 315 is overhead power only and is a 4 coacher. So that would be a very good contender for Metro. And now there is a bonus contender. I said bonus because a few weeks ago we had this sneak peek of a supposedly new metro line which is non-electrified. I talked about this a few weeks ago, so check that video out if you haven't. But back to the topic. 2 trains from the current fleet can run on this line, those being the 756 and the 777, both having a battery mode enabling them to run on non-electrified routes. And without further ado, here is the bonus train that I think should be on Metro, the Class 230. That can be either a diesel electric multiple unit or a battery electric multiple unit. The battery electric version will be used on Great Western Railway on some non-electrified routes, and therefore I think the Class 230 should run on some of the non-electrified metro routes. One caveat though, it has a top speed of only 60 miles an hour, which would make it the second slowest train in SCR after the 555. So I'd avoid driving it on routes that go to Port Benton / Morganstown via Benton or Willowfield. I originally wanted the 230 to be on Waterline. I did that video like 4 years ago. And those are the trains that I think should be on Metro. I don't know if there'll be any new rolling stock for Metro coming in version 2.3, but we'll see, I guess. If we see a sneak peek dedicated to new Metro rolling stock in a few weeks' time, great. I will be updating the description of this video when any of these trains come to Metro or SCR, so there'll be no need to tell me that train is coming to Metro or that train is now added to Metro. Anyway, that will be it for this video. I did promise that I'd make another SCR video, and it's finally here, despite me having to do other things simultaneously. I hope you enjoyed it anyway. Please subscribe for future content if you can, and I will see you in the next video.